ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः। जय श्री हरि विष्णु भगवान। जय महालक्ष्मी माता। Devshayani Ekadashi Vrat Katha in English. The story of the famine in the kingdom of King Mandhata. Arjuna asked, O Lord Krishna, what is the significance of the Ekadashi that occurs during the Shukla Paksh in the month of Ashad? Which deity is worshipped on this day? What is the procedure for observing this fast? Please explain all of this in detail. Lord Krishna said, O Arjuna, once Narad asked Lord Brahma the same question. Lord Brahma replied Narad that you have posed the best question for the salvation of all beings in Kali Yuga. The Ekadashi fast is the most excellent of all fasts. By observing this fast, all sins are erased. This Ekadashi is known as Devshayani Ekadashi. When this fast is observed, Lord Vishnu is pleased. In this context, I am sharing an ancient story. Listen carefully. There was a Suryavanshi king belonging to the Ikshwaku dynasty named Mandhata. He was a truthful man, a great ascetic, and an emperor. He ruled his kingdom with compassion, treating his subjects like his own children. Under his reign, the kingdom flourished and his subjects lived happily. No famine had ever struck his land, and it was shielded from natural disasters as well. However, it remains a mystery why the gods grew angry with him. The reason for their wrath is unclear, but one day a terrible famine swept through his kingdom, leaving the people extremely unhappy due to the lack of food. No yajnas were performed in the kingdom. Afflicted by famine, one day the people approached the king with sorrow in their hearts and pleaded, O king, the foundation of all creation is rain. Due to the lack of rain, we are experiencing a famine in the kingdom and people are dying of starvation. O Lord of the earth, please do something to alleviate our suffering. If we do not receive relief from this famine soon, we will have no choice but to seek refuge in another kingdom. The king listened to his people and said, You are right. Many of you are unhappy because of the lack of rain. It is because of my sins as king that you all must suffer. Although I am reflecting deeply on this matter, I cannot identify any faults in my actions. I am making significant efforts to alleviate your suffering, so please do not worry. I promise to find a solution. After listening to the king's words, the people went away. King Mandhata worshipped God and then set off for the forest with a small group of selected individuals. While wandering through the hermitages of various sages and ascetics, he finally arrived at the hermitage of Rishi Angira, the mind born son of Brahmaji. After dismounting from his chariot, the king entered the hermitage. The rishi had just completed his daily rituals when the king arrived before him and paid his respects. The rishi blessed the king and then inquired, O king, please tell me the purpose of your visit. The king said, O great sage, there has been no rain in my kingdom for the past 3 years. Because of this, there is a famine and the people are suffering. According to the scriptures, the people suffer due to the sins of the king. I rule according to Dharma, yet I do not understand how this famine had occurred. Now I have come before you to resolve this doubt. Please have mercy and tell me how I can solve this problem and alleviate the suffering of my people. After listening to the entire account, the rishi declared, O king, in this Satyug, all four pillars of dharma are intact. This era is the most virtuous of all eras. In this era, only Brahmins have the right to perform penance and study the Vedas, but a Shudra is performing penance. It is because of this transgression there is no rain in your kingdom. If you seek the well being of your people, you must have that Shudra executed at once. Until this is done, your kingdom will continue to suffer from famine. The king said, O wise sage, I cannot kill that innocent Shudra who is performing penance. Taking the life of an innocent person goes against my principles, and my conscience will not allow it under any circumstances. Please suggest another way for me to be freed from this sin. Seeing the king's distress, the rishi said, O king, if you wish to get rid of this situation, then observe the Devshayani Ekadashi fast, which occurs in the Shukla Paksh during the month of Ashad, following the proper rituals. By the power of this fast, rain will return to your kingdom, and the people will regain their happiness, as this Ekadashi fast brings success and alleviates suffering. On hearing the words of the rishi, the king returned to his city and observed the Devshayani Ekadashi fast with the appropriate rituals. As a result of this fast, there was abundant rainfall in the kingdom, freeing the people from famine. This Ekadashi is also known as Padma Ekadashi. By observing this fast, Lord Vishnu is pleased. Therefore, those who desire moksha, that is liberation, should observe this Ekadashi fast. The Chaturmasya Vrat is also started from this Ekadashi fast. To find relief from one's suffering, one should not harm others by relying on one's own strength, maintaining complete faith and devotion to God, and performing good deeds as advised by saints. Even the greatest afflictions can be overcome with ease. This was the Devshayani Ekadashi Vrat Katha in English. All those who are listening, please say with me, Jai Shri Hari Vishnu Bhagwan, Jai Mahalakshmi Mata. Friends, please like and share this video. Also do subscribe the channel. Thanks. Hare Krishna.